how March 15th rocked the real estate world. If you are in the real estate market at all, thinking about buying or selling your home, a lender, a vendor, or an agent, you have got to listen to this video. I am going to briefly explain what happened in November and what has changed due to the settlement by the National Association of Realtors on March 15th. For the past, 111 years, the compensation standards have been in place for buying and selling real estate. The recent lawsuit in November brought to light shady practices from individuals in Missouri conspiring to keep commissions for home sales high. They were doing it in a way that frankly was not okay. The fact is that buyers and sellers have always had the ability to negotiate pretty much anything when it comes to real estate. This includes agents' compensation on both sides of the transaction. A few other negotiable items include purchase price, repairs, timelines, and the list goes on. There are laws and guidelines in place to protect clients, agents, and brokers, and in theory, nothing has really changed. What has changed is that agents and brokers that have not been doing their fiduciary duty for their clients are going to be cut from the real estate industry. In my opinion, this is a good thing, as it is going to help educate clients on what professional real estate agents actually do for them. Let's think about this in real-world scenarios. For the past 100 years or so, the seller has traditionally paid a portion of their equity or proceeds to compensate listing and buyer agents for doing their job, just like your server at a restaurant gets compensated for their job. Not all agents deliver the same value, just like all restaurant servers or anybody in any profession deliver the same value. In regards to real estate, when the owner of a home goes to sell their house today, odds are they did not pay their buyer's agent to help them find the home they currently live in. A previous homeowner did. The question is, why has it traditionally been this way? Well, how much money do you have to buy your first home? How much money do you have in the bank at all? Let's say you're a first-time home buyer and want to buy a house that is, say, $300,000. You have busted your chops to save money and rented for years and feel like you are finally ready. Let's start with down payment cost. Minimum, 3% of the purchase price, or $9 grand. And let's say you worked extra hard and have enough money for your own closing costs. 3 to 4% of the purchase price, or 9 to 12 grand in this case. Oh, let's not forget money for due diligence, inspections, and appraisals, which are typically about $2,000 total. So we are at a minimum of $20,000. Guess what you have not paid? The buyer's agent's commission. You know, that person that does their fiduciary duty to protect your best interest during a transaction by using their market knowledge, shows you properties, negotiates purchase price and home repairs, manages a contract, coordinates inspections, appraisals, due diligence, and provides overall guidance and support. Yeah, that person, the one that protects you and tries to save you as much money as possible. They are worth their weight in gold. Traditionally 3% of the purchase price if they are a true professional. So that's another $9,000. So remember when I asked how much money do you have to buy your first home? If the answer isn't $30,000, looks like you're gonna rent for the rest of your life. Wrong. The people that have that kind of money and can spend it without destroying their bank account are usually homeowners, which is why most people want to buy a home. This is why the homeowner has traditionally paid the agent's compensation on both sides of the transaction because of the equity. If you have the right buyer's agent that can negotiate with the seller to help you pay your closing costs or even lower the purchase price, it is a huge win for you, but they must be compensated just like you do at your work. There are even grants and programs available for first-time home buyers. This means with long-standing compensation standards, you could buy a home, your first home, for under 10 grand with traditional programs. So what does this mean for the listing side or sellers? If sellers do not offer a compensation to buyer's agents, the buyers will have to compensate them. Sounds great for the seller, right? Okay, imagine you're selling your home. By offering compensation to the buyer's agent, you're essentially incentivizing them to bring their clients to your property. This increases the visibility of your home and attracts more potential buyers. Buyer's agents invest a considerable amount of time, effort, and resources into finding the perfect home for their clients. They sift through listings, arrange viewings, and provide valuable guidance through the buying process. Moreover, offering a competitive buyer's agent compensation demonstrates that you're serious about selling and willing to work with real estate professionals to make the transaction as smooth as possible. Ultimately, by compensating the buyer's agent fairly, you're investing in a collaborative selling process that benefits everyone involved. Clients, agents, everybody. It's a win-win situation that can lead to a quicker sale and higher likelihood of achieving your desired selling price. So if you're ready to sell your home and want to maximize your chances of success, offering a buyer's agent compensation is definitely worth considering. Now think about how many buyers you will be taking out of the buyer pool by not offering the buyer's agent compensation. Would you rather have the most exposure from well-qualified buyers and get top dollar? Or would you rather hope that there is somebody out there with a bunch of money that wants your house and your house specifically?